one of you a personal phone call. I tried my best. It's been a busy week since the writ dropped, but I'm really thankful that each and every one of you are here, and it's deeply humbling to me. We live in unprecedented times. I never thought that I could walk into a bank with a mask and gloves and actually get out of there without getting arrested. But these are unprecedented times. The province right now is officially in a state of emergency. That's only after the ones before when we've had an election. So that tells you something. John Horgan has put us all in this position. We have made tremendous sacrifices over the last 6 months to try to flatten that curve. We have sacrificed our jobs. People have sacrificed their lives. We've sacrificed so much. And now John Horgan looks like he wants to sacrifice our lives and livelihoods in pursuit of not power, but more power. How much power is enough? The BC Liberals worked very closely with the NDP and a coalition government to support the NDP and all of their initiatives to ensure that we were all safe. And now clearly John Horgan has said, well, the agreement that they had with the Greens is null and void. He's ripped that agreement up. He has made promises to the taxi group. He ripped that agreement up. He made promises to all of us. And now he's lost all credibility, all trust. And we have to send a strong and resounding message right here from Fraserview and from Langara that is not the type of leadership that we want here in British Columbia. He's lost all trust and all credibility whatsoever. But that aside, we need to understand what this election is going to be about. For me, this election is about our families, our paychecks, and our collective futures. And it's about working collectively in the pursuit of that future. So I'm running because I want to see this province be resilient, I want it to be prosperous, and I want it to have a sustainable future for many generations to come. And all of that starts right here from Fraserview, right? This is where people come to pursue their Canadian dream. We know that 85% of the people here are ethnic minorities, and they continue to pour into this riding. The demographics keep changing from a German community to post-World War II soldiers to the South Asian community. We've got a growing Filipino community here and a Chinese community. It continues to evolve, but it continues to be a beacon of hope and prosperity for many new Canadians as well. So I want that to continue. But the one thing that we know here in Vancouver-Fraserview is we know politics, right? We know when we're being lied to. We know what we want. We're deeply entrenched in this community. We have an understanding of what we want for the future. I think of Paul, my friend Paul, and his 2 beautiful children. I think about their future and the future that we're going to build for them in a post-pandemic world. We need to start thinking about the new foundations that we're going to lay for the future of this province so that Paul's children have the education they're going to need. And the education system is prepared to teach Paul's children what they need to know for that future that's upon us today. And so those are the things that go through my mind. And I think about how in post-World War II, we laid the foundation for the greatest growth in the middle class this country has ever seen. And now it's time in a post-pandemic world to lay down a new future, to think about the future of Canada, the future of British Columbia, and the future of this great city, and how that's going to look for people like Paul's children, and ensuring that they have opportunities here, right at home, so they don't have to leave home to pursue those opportunities. But I want to just say in closing a little bit about Andrew Wilkinson. You know, people will say things about Andrew Wilkinson that, he may not be colorful and all that, but I want to tell you something. This is not a popularity contest. This is very serious times that we live in. People have died. People will die. We're going through the second wave of this pandemic. Andrew has a deep understanding of healthcare. He understands what this province needs. He also has a strong understanding about the future and where it's going to be. He's always 2 steps ahead of everyone else. So serious times call for serious measures. He's a smart, capable, and he's a very compassionate man. And I'm very happy to have him at the steering the bus, so to speak, for this province in the next election. I'm very excited that he has chosen to bring a diverse group of people together, one that's also reflective of what Vancouver-Fraserview is all about, to join the team. We're bringing in new candidates every day, it seems like. And I want to ensure that we have that sense of renewal, that positive vision for the future of this province. We need to think big, we need to be ambitious in our views, and we need to be bold in that respect. So that's why I'm on board. And the fact that all of you from different walks of life are here, this is what the BC Liberal Party is about. Whether you're in a union, whether you're a builder, whether you're a truck driver, whether you're a taxi driver, everybody is welcome in the BC Liberal Party. We literally want to grow this tent, and it's about opportunities for each and every one of you. So I'm very thankful for all of you being here as we kickstart this campaign and take it into overdrive. I know that Vancouver Fraserview will send that strong and resounding message to Victoria. I am simply the messenger. The power lies in the voter, all of you, and in your networks. And so please, let's work hard to send that message to the BC NDP and to John Horgan and say, we're not going to stand for this. We're going to bring back the BC Liberals, and we're going to send a strong message back to Victoria, and I hope to carry that message for 4 years. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Cup of coffee, tea, and